Hey guys, I'm going to tell you a story today about why you need analytics. So this is a bit of a personal story. Hopefully it's not too TMI, but I have super narrow ears and they're always full of earwax. Now you might wonder, what the hell has that got to do with analytics? But I will tell you. Literally, I would go deaf because my ears would all block up and I wouldn't be able to hear anything. So I watched Lego Batman with my son and I couldn't even hear anything. And we had the volume turned up, couldn't hear a thing. So, and then what happens is I put eardrops in and that gets even worse. It's really nasty. So what I used to do is I used to go to the doctor and, get the doctor to remove it with water type thing. But now what I do is I go to an ear, nose and throat surgeon person, and he's not like a surgeon, but he is a surgeon, but he uses like a vacuum extraction thing. I'm sure plenty of you guys have used such a thing. But anyway, he said to me, Petra, your ears are really narrow, so what we need to do is go on a maintenance plan, because going deaf and then coming to see the doctor isn't like the world's smartest thing, right? So he put me on this 6 months maintenance plan. Now, 6 months rolls around and I get this message coming up saying, hey, you need to see the doctor to have your ears cleaned out. And I'm like, no way, has it been 6 months already? And I'm like, do you know what? I can hear fine. I don't even need to see the doctor. But I thought, well, let's just go and see. Let's see, right? So I turned up to the doctor. He's like, oh, yeah, definitely the 6 months was a good idea. I'm like, oh, why is that? I can hear fine. He's like, Petra, your ears are completely blocked. I can't hear, you can't hear anything. I'm like, yes, I can. I can hear just fine. He's like, well, really? Maybe you think you can hear fine, but can you really hear fine? Because your eardrum is completely blocked. I can't see it. So anyway, I had the procedure done, the little vacuum cleaner and all that. And honestly, this might be too TMI, sorry, but he pulled out the biggest load of earwax. Oh my God. And I'm looking at it going, seriously? I didn't even know that was in my ears. How have I been hearing? But my brain had adjusted, right? So my brain was making me hear, even though I shouldn't have been able to hear. But I guess it wasn't so bad yet that I couldn't hear, but I was probably about to lose my hearing soon. So you might be wondering, what has this got to do with the analytics, Petra? We're still talking about earwax. This is really gross. So, all right, back onto analytics. So what analytics does for you is it's basically your ears and eyes about what people are doing on your website and in your marketing online. So the analytics actually records everything that's going on so that you can see if something is going wrong. You can see what's working, what's not working. You can see when things are broken. You can see, for example, if people are repeatedly clicking on something because it's not doing what they're expecting them to do. And it's like having sensors. So it's like having your eyes, ears, etc. But the good thing about analytics is once you've got it all set up, you can just have it working and you can go and use your analytics to find out what's going on and what is and isn't working. Now, if you don't have your analytics working for you, it's really similar to having blocked ears or, not being able to see, like wearing eye patches. Because essentially that sense that should be available for you to identify what's going on in your business or on your website is just completely blocked off. So when you've got your analytics working, you can use that as a sixth sense and you can read those reports and go, hey, I know what to do next. I know what is and isn't working in my business. So, for example, I had one client and he had this search term that was being searched quite regularly on his website. But then what he didn't know, because he didn't have the analytics set up for this, but when we set up, we found out that every time someone did that particular search on the website, it came up with a really strange result, like something that you would not expect to come back in the search results when you search for that term. So we discovered that from the analytics, because what I found was that every time someone searched for that particular term, they would be repeatedly trying to do the search again because they're like, no, this is just can't be. It was really strange. So analytics can give you that kind of information. It's really helpful. And it's so similar to having, like I was saying, having clear ears, not having things blocked up and being unable to understand what's happening. So a bit of a story, a little bit of a TMI story, but hopefully that gives you a bit of an analogy about why analytics is important for you and your business. And I hope you have a good day today. See you.